What is Eurovision? I have no idea what it is. I only know a little bit about it from that silly Will Ferrell movie he did a few years ago about it. My name's Tim. I've been a vocal coach for the last 25 years. Building voices is my life's work. Klavdia, Asteromata from the Greek final performance of Eurovision, and my first time ever listening to Eurovision. Let's jump in. Little grit. You hear that? I like her tone.
Γλυκιά μου μάνα μη μου κλαις, μαύρα κι αν σου φορούνε.
Her agility.
Το ξεθωρώ το σώμα μου, φλόγες δεν τον νικούνε, τα χελιδόνια της φωτιάς.
This is gonna grow. Oh! Oh, she's good. This is going to be a grow. We have dancers, yeah. This is a live vocal, too. Ooh. I like where we're going. Ooh, I like this. She's really so check it out. Like her tone right now, it's very similar to other contemporary commercial music singers. We've got bop, bop, bop. Sometimes she's a little brassy and punchy with her voice. Other times she's got a little airflow allowance in the tone. She's going into some phrases here and there, which is a grit technique. You can do that through vocal fry or through false vocal fold activation. I'm not going to go into breaking all those down now. She's really good, and I love her agility. Like she's really good at moving her voice. This song feels like it's going to grow. It feels like it's going to become a banger. Let's see where it's going. Oh yeah, I knew it. I like that. That rhythm is like, whoa! I love that shift there. I'm sorry, I got to stop and just look at that moment. I love how big that was. I love how she's belting. She has really great access to what I call the metal in the voice. The bop, 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 that brassy, trumpety tone. She's really good at that. It's very clean, very brassy. And then right the flip in the next moment, she flips into light mechanism. Into more of that tone. Also, the rhythm. I love the rhythm here. It's got a little bit of like an Afrobeat feel to it. That boom, 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 ta ta. I've been listening to like a lot of Afro pop music lately, and this rhythm here in this part just reminded me of that a little bit. That's cool. Let's go back and check this out again. I loved that part. Yeah. Hear that rhythm? She's cool. Yeah, I like that part. I love that bass sample. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah! I knew this was going to be a banger. Yeah! Woo! I love her agility. Whoa! Oh, we're going to talk about that note.
Σας ευχαριστώ πολύ.
Wow, she's wonderful. Oh my God. First time hearing her, very cool. So, what a great technique she has. Notice in her sound, she's really accessing all of those tone quality points that I always talk about on this channel. She's got grit access on some of the starts of phrases. She's doing little and what does that do expressively? It creates angst. It creates an emotional in the tone, right? She's also bop, bop, bop. She gets brassy and belty at times. She also gets she gets into her windy voice. She's very fluent at using her different vocal paintbrushes from moment to moment throughout the song. And she has awesome access to her upper chest contemporary register. That's what I call it. I'm going to show you this part here on this high note right now. It was really good. So what I want you to pay attention to, notice when she goes higher into the high note that she doesn't tilt her head back like I've pointed out many of the other contemporary commercial music artists do. Let's talk about what effect that causes. When you go up into your upper register, if you want to get that top voice to stay big and brassy and trumpety all the way up, what you have to do is tilt your head back more and more as you get up there. It kind of prolongs your chest voice. That's not what she did here, though. As she got up in the upper register, she mostly kept her head on straight, which caused the upper register to just start naturally mixing into her lighter mechanism. So you can hear the top note is a little thinner than the bottom note of the belt, and then when she gets to the tippity top note, it really thins out and releases. Let's see if you can hear that detail work in her singing. It was very good technical work. Right here. Oh, that's not the one. I think it's the next one. Right here. Thin. That tone. Notice that tone is a little released. Notice her head is right on straight. Notice she's not like that. So if her goal on that note were to make it like screamy and wild and even bigger than she sang it here, she would have needed to tilt her head back further to give that upper chest contemporary register a little more room to really punch and get brassy. But she didn't choose to do that here. And I think this was a great artistic choice here. It keeps it a little more ethereal. It wasn't like a dramatic type of a belt. It was a little more like a sound that makes sense in the tapestry of this type of song. Let's listen to that moment again. That was really cool. Right there. So do you hear how that tone got especially thinner? Da, da, that note. It thinned out because she didn't tilt back as much. And that just makes it a little more ethereal. Really cool. Listen to that. We'll do one more time. Then that thinned out. Yep. Makes sense? Her agility is so good. All right, let's finish it out. I know she has one more last phrase here. Do you hear that agility? Very, very cool. She sounds great. Wow. So this is Eurovision. So what happens now? Is this like, does she go on to a competition with the other Eurovision finalists? Or is it just kind of each nation has a competition to get to the front of the pack for the nation, and then is that just where it stops? How does this work? How does it work? What is this thing? What Eurovision performance should I react to next? Let me know down in the comments. And also don't forget, if you do want me to react to a song of yours, shoot me a link over on Buy Me a Coffee. All right? That was a lot of fun. It was nice to have my first Eurovision reaction done. I'm excited to do more, so let me know what I should check out. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Cheers.